times real, that's why my name's Trill. Three times real, that's why my name's Trill.
Hey, put your hands up, come on, put your hands up, put your hands up, shout it.
3 times real, that's why my name's Trill. Three times real, that's why my name's Trill.
Hey, put your hands up, come on, put your hands up, put your hands up, now I hop on the scene with some banging dope beats with a top.
The last topic we're going to discuss on Boxing Bros is, I don't know if some of you are aware, but Kwame Brown, the former #1 overall pick in the NBA, had a 10-year career. He's been clowned for about 20 years for being a bust and not living up to the hype of a first-round pick. And he finally snapped and went off on Steven Jackson and Matt Barnes, Charlamagne the God, Stephen A. Smith. There are others, but those are the highlight names. Those are the marquee names. And YouTube is loving it. Twitter is loving it. This man had about 10,000 followers like 3 days ago, and now he has over 150,000 subscribers on YouTube. So this man has been going crazy. Now, we also recognize that there are people who say, oh, just stick to boxing, just stick to boxing. Well, Matt Barnes has challenged Kwame Brown to a boxing match. And if you know who Matt Barnes is, former NBA player, lost his wife to one of his former teammates, Derek Fisher. And Kwame Brown's had a lot to say about that. So he's challenging him to a boxing match. So that makes it boxing related. But for those of you who like to hear us talk about other things, you'll be happy to know we're in the works of starting something, another channel affiliate, where we discuss broader matters than just boxing. So you can let us know in the comment section how you feel about that. Do you want to hear us discuss other things? Because, you know, other hot topics, sports, everything. Let us know in the comment section. But getting back to Kwame Brown, this is what Kwame Brown had to say after being fed up 20 years of being a punching bag and a joke. Kwame Brown decides to strike back. And here's what he had to say.
Bitch, you so protected, you punk bitch, and you so protected, you bald head, weasel face, bleach face motherfucker, that nobody taking you off air for raping a girl, but you get up on camera talking about protect all women, and now a man finally calling your bitch ass out. Now I'm violent from my truck. I'm a violent guy from my truck talking on the phone. Fuck out of here. See you on YouTube, bitch.
That was the Charlamagne the God from the Breakfast Club. I should have told you that before the video. And so in this video, he's addressing Steven Jackson, his former teammate, who he said pays for women. And Steven Jackson kind of admitted that he surrounded himself with strippers. So, duh.
You probably bought your friends. You buy your gals. And it ain't just no strippers. Don't disrespect that woman like that, like she was a stripper. I know she's sitting back, her little self sitting back like, oh, I hope he don't say my name. I won't, baby. See, you a celebrity, and I know why you was with that duck-ass nigga. I hope you got 3-4 her man's bag, girl. Get your money, boo-boo. I hope that duck-ass nigga bought you 5-6. All you niggas, most of you niggas ain't nothing but a bunch of trick bag. Be happy like little girls to show a girl to another nigga, and then that nigga take her from you. Probably bought your...
All right. And in this video, he's addressing Matt Barnes. And again, Matt Barnes was a former teammate of Derek Fisher.
He eating Matt. He eating Matt. If this was a diss record, man, he gnaws Matt bad.
Yo, so yeah, again, if you're not familiar, Matt Barnes and Derek Fisher were on the same team. And basically, Derek Fisher ended up taking his wife. So it's just listen to what Kwame Brown had to say.
Bitch ass nigga in the car looking just like Dennis the Menace. Oh, well, you know, I know you hurt. I know you did. You can come on my show, nigga. You hurt. If my girl would have made me jump over a gate for a house that I paid for and let a nigga drive my truck.
Okay, so I gotta explain that real quick. Derek Fisher had an accident in an Escalade, and TMZ and a bunch of other media outlets broke the news that the Escalade he was driving was in Matt Barnes' name, and that it belonged to Matt Barnes' wife, Gloria, for the kids. So
You had to jump your own gate to your house. Bitch ass nigga, shut up. Don't give me no more advice, nigga. Fuck, the nigga jumping his own gate he paid for. Millionaire ass nigga jumping the gate. Bitch, you had a game the next day. You could have twisted your ankle, you dumb motherfucker. You finna fuck the whole checkup behind this motherfucker. Are y'all still together? No, nigga, they about to get married, ain't it? You dumb, emotional motherfucker. How the fuck you gonna give some advice? Dumb bitch that got herself suspended because you were driving 9-10 hours speeding and crying and shit. I can imagine you on that highway with that goddamn comb over, nigga. You was screaming. Bitch ass nigga. You were so goddamn aggressive, you probably had the key to the gate, but your bitch ass still jumped over.
Oh, man.
You had the key to the gate, bitch ass nigga. You probably still jumped over the gate. Nigga, the fuck you talking about? You trying to give advice. Shut your goddamn. I told you, little boy.
So this is the last video, and this one's to Stephen A. Smith. I don't know. Stephen A. Smith's the one, for those of you who remember, who said that Earl Spence Jr. and Terrence Crawford is a bigger fight than Anthony Joshua versus Tyson Fury. And then Max Kellerman was like, preach that. So Stephen A. Smith's the black guy with the, so
that don't know nothing about boxing.
Yeah. Check out what Kwame Brown had to say about him.
Your only talent is knowing a bunch of big words and talking disrespectful to children, to teenagers. I was so happy when Kevin Durant mama, shout out to Kevin Durant mama, when she wanted to, it looked like she wanted to whoop your ass like my mama would have whooped your motherfucking ass. I had to tell my mom, you ain't going up there, because my mama wasn't going to be as nice as her. But Kevin Durant mama looked like she wanted to slap your ass with her purse. You talking about these people mama's son, boy. Fuck wrong with y'all. Y'all get on here, niggas work their whole life for some niggas with a bad tape line and a bad attitude and a bunch of talkers can sit there and label people something. You punk motherfucker, you used to play basketball, Stephen A? My motherfucking career was better than yours. You good at talking. The only thing you can beat me at is a spelling bee. Big word.
Wow.
All right, so last video, everyone. Oh, hold on, I gotta stop this. So Matt Barnes. Now, if you don't understand why this started, Matt Barnes has a show on Showtime called All the Smoke, and he had Jeannie Buss, the owner of the Lakers, on, and she said that they made a trade to get Paul Gasol that included Kwame Brown, and he implied that Kwame Brown wasn't a player by saying, "Oh, you only traded one person." And then Jeannie Buss said, "No, and so they were laughing at Kwame basically as if he wasn't a real player. So Kwame started putting the heat on him, and then this is Matt Barnes' response.
Kwame Brown, brother Brown, you've been ranting for about 5 days now. Your cry for help, your need for attention has worked. I heard your Instagram following has grown over 30,000 the last handful of days since you have my name in your mouth. But don't be fooled by this new attention, bro. All these people that are gassing you and putting a battery in your back, all the platforms that are picking you up, didn't give a fuck about you last week, bro. They don't love you. They just love the drama and the old jokes you're saying. They don't love you. They don't love me. They don't love no one. They love a drama. That's it. But come on, All the Smoke. Come talk your shit face to face. You got a story to tell, obviously. You're hurt. I mean, like I said, you can play it off with humor, but you're hurt. And I get it. But come on the show. Talk that shit. Tell your story face to face. There's no bigger, better platform than ours. You can say what you want. We're an award-winning platform. We don't tear down black men because you're the butt of the joke. Now that's what you're on. You think we're tearing down black men, but if you actually watch the show, we empower everybody. That's what our thing is. So come on the show, man. We'll be in Atlanta next month. Come to you. If me and you got a box before, during, or after, then shake hands to get this shit done. You know I'm always with the shit.
All right, so
come tell your story, man. Get that shit up on.
That's what Matt Barnes had to say. So 2 questions. What's your reaction to the situation in Kwame Brown going off? And then second question, Do you want Triller to pick up this fight? Kwame Brown's the A side. Kwame Brown versus Matt Barnes. Triller dollar bill.
Look, I'm gonna say what all you gentlemen are thinking right now. Why did they get this brother started? Real talk. I get what y'all trying to say, but y'all gotta expect. Y'all was trying to be funny. Y'all was trying to funny. Y'all wasn't trying to uplift this brother. Y'all was trying to be funny, right? Y'all was trying to do the funniness, right? And the hate backfired.
Mm-hmm.
That's what happened. He was trying to be funny and the hate backfired. You wasn't uplifting this guy when you was talking about real players, because you would have called him a real player. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be honest. I rooted for Kwame Brown because I thought that he was going to be something that he didn't turn out to be. All right? I thought that he was going to be crazy all-star, like, you know, because me being a Lakers fan. Right? But it didn't happen. It's fine. This guy has been out of the league. Y'all went out your way to try to crap on this man. Just keep it 100. You went on your way to crap on this man, and the hate reversed. You know what I'm saying? You could have showed love and got hugs, but you showed hate. Now Kwame's firing slugs.
Hey, we can't mess around because Kwame's going to think. We're not saying you're violent. This is because Charlemagne the God brought up his family history about how his dad had issues and his brother had issues, and they try to paint him as violent.
Yeah.
It's just a figure of speech, Kwame. We're not saying you're violent, brother.
You're hitting them with some venom.
Yeah.
You know? And this is some venom that's hurting them. They tried to hate, but he flipped the hate. And the only thing that they can do, he's getting so much love. Y'all got to be like, yo, he's taking the thunder away from us. Because I don't remember y'all having like the hottest podcast out there. I'm glad y'all on Showtime and all that, but they ain't talking about y'all in the streets. They talking about Kwame now in the streets. They talking about more about Kwame Brown than I ever heard your show. But I never heard of their podcast as much as I'm hearing about Kwame Brown. So, of course, y'all going to want him to get on your... Maybe he can get y'all some views. Maybe he can have y'all talking because this requirement, he came out of nowhere and he's getting all the love. The only time I've heard... this is the first time I've heard of y'all podcast.
Oh, for real? Oh, man.
I know they had one, but I've never listened to it. Never even cared to get in and listen to it or nothing. Like other people. Kwame Brown made them go look. Hey, maybe we'll go check this out. Let's see what they say. You know what I'm saying? So y'all try to use hate to try to hurt this brother. But the brother had, reversed it on y'all. You should have left this brother alone. This is one of those opportunities where you could, and you didn't. And this is what happens. You can't kick somebody when you think they're down. Because when they get up, they're going to be mad. And there's another thing about what Katie was talking about in one of the other episodes before. He was talking about a fighter. You can't throw stones if you live in a glass house. So while y'all was he, and ha, slapping knees, you forgot what you was going through in your personal life? You forgot, homie, you a simp that paid for something? You forgot, Matt Baum, you was the one with the comb over that was crying because of Derek Fisher?
Yo, you know he calling Matt Barnes Becky with the good hair.
You know what I'm saying? Like, these guys forgot. Like, these guys forgot that they have issues too. But now he's bringing it out. Now people are laughing at you guys.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all don't like it now. Oh, come on my show. I see that you hurt. No, you was hurt. Because why would you pick on this man? who's been retired, had nothing to do. They didn't come at you guys for nothing. Y'all were just sitting back. Guys that got your own stuff in your closet and said, let's get on this guy. And this is what y'all get. I hope he continues. Because there's still more stuff we could talk about with the Matt Barnes situation.
He got content for days. That's how many people disrespected this man over 20 years.
And this is what I'm talking about. Y'all disrespected it. Now you're gonna have to give him his own show. He deserves a show on Showtime.
Bro, he don't even need Showtime. Hold on, I'm gonna show you something.
Listen, he deserves his own show. Because it's hilarious.
He got it. So take a look at this. He had 10,000 subscribers like 3 days ago. I'm not joking. Now he has 158,000 subscribers. Look at this video. He streamed this video 1 hour ago, 59,000 views. He streamed this video 12 hours ago, 259,000 views. 20 hours ago, 385,000 views. I'm telling you, this guy, and you see how it's getting bigger and bigger. Look at what it was. And look at this video from 9 months ago. 9 months ago, 4,000 views.
And then Matt tried to play us on and they don't love you. They don't love me. They just love the drama. But you was feeding off the drama when you was clowning this man.
Exactly.
You was feeding off the drama when you was trying to slapping knees.
Hold on, Trill. And then he had the nerve to say, yo, we come to the podcast where we don't disrespect brothers. I'm like,
that's what I'm saying. You just kept
stuff up, man. You know what I mean?
Yo, if anything, Kwame Brown basically showed how corny y'all are. He just exposed y'all. Y'all was trying to expose him. He just exposed this y'all for being fake and phony. So shout out to that young man. You know what I'm saying? Because this is what you do. This is what happens. You was trying to show hate and it got reversed. And that was on you. Now y'all sitting here looking funny with the comb over, looking like Dennis Menace.
With the activate.
You know what I'm saying? Now you want to run. Now you want to run to have him on your show. You know what I'm saying? Like you hopped the fence, almost broke your ankle. That's hilarious.
Yo, listen, you gotta just play those rants. Listen, I'm telling you, it's hard to like put all his stuff into like a clip. This dude's been unloading the clip like it's crazy.
He really is.
Figuratively though, unloading the clip, not violently.
Not violently. I'm done. I'm saying, hey man, like you get back what you put out. Y'all wasn't showing no love, so everything that y'all get back is what y'all get back. Y'all try to kick him while he was down. Like everybody else, this was the safe road to go. Since everybody's been picking on him for how long? Let's just continue to pile on. When y'all looking funny, you got Trick Daddy over here, and he called Steven Jackson Trick Daddy, and you got over here, you got Dennis the Menace Barnes over here. This is crazy. And Charlamagne the God, I don't even know why Charlamagne even put himself in there. He's been beat up and chased so many times. He got so many stuff. I don't even know why. Like, and I agree what he said about Stephen A. Smith. Also, too, Kwame Brown, salute to you, my brother. This is what happens. Finally, you know what I'm saying? You probably didn't get the respect you deserve as far as basketball, but you're going to get your respect you deserve as a man. So salute to you.
Now, I know my man G has somewhere to be, so I'm going to call you G, and if you have to, you can peace out.
Nah, I'll be quick, man. I just have to say, man, they messed up by waking up a sleeping giant. You know what I mean? And like, sometimes I be thinking about myself, man. You know, like I try to stay humble, peaceful, and all of that. You know what I mean? But sometimes you got a cap on somebody. You know what I mean? You got to do it to the point where it's like you're gonna disrespect them, but it's a teachable moment. It's like I don't want to violate, but I gotta. You know. So hey, man, it is what it is. Well, why he called Charlamagne a bald head scallywag? That was yo, Kwame is a different beast.
Yo, you gotta see the full ranch, bro. Yo, he's just going in, yo.
A different beast, man. But I'm be honest though, salute to Matt Barnes. And the reason why I'm saying this is the fact that he's like, hey, you know what, we could do this boxing match. I actually like that, man. You know, like to me, it's kind of like sometimes brothers be getting too like in their feelings, logging on, like thumb thugging. Man, listen, yo, cut all of that. Let's go to the ring, put on some gloves, piece up afterwards. You know what I'm saying? Like, do it like the professionals do it. So, hey, if it was on Triller, yeah, I'll pay for that fight. I'll pay a good $10. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, and honestly, I don't even really necessarily care to see the fight. To know that these guys squash their little situation just by getting in the ring to me is a beautiful thing because I'd rather see brothers, you know, hit each other in the face and then hug it out afterwards than for them to get to the violent route or more extreme violent route and get the guns out and stuff. So salute to both gentlemen. And me personally, I actually like All the Smoke, their podcast. Like, so, you know what I mean? I'm not like a listener, like an activist, but I've listened to a couple of episodes. So I just wanted to let it be known. Like, I like what y'all are doing, man. So keep doing y'all thing and Showtime. Keep supporting them brothers.
Kwame, but I just want you to know, G. Kwame Brown said that he don't want a boxing match because they trying to limit what he can do. He said he might poke Matt Barnes' eyes out.
Yeah. What I was gonna say real quick is, you know what? And Matt Burns keeps saying, "Oh, you hurt. No, you got hurt because now you want to fight. He didn't say nothing about wanting to fight you. He just clowned you.
Yo, he clowned you.
Laughing at me.
Yo, hold on, people, true. Kwame clowns him, and then he responds back like he a member of the Nation of Islam. Come on, my brother.
My brother. And now you want to fight? Man, you don't want to hurt.
No, but he showed his true intention from the jump when he was like, "You got mine in your mouth." Right? You know what I'm saying?
Oh man!
And I'm like, yo, like, come on, man. I'm like, you was the one that feels like you upset, you and your feeling, because now you want to fight. It was ha ha ha. Now, oh, and we can box now and fight because you hopping over that fence when you had the key to the house. That's freaking nerve. He's like, how the hell I know I had the key in my pocket? He was so emotional.
he was spraying himself up before he got there.
So emotional, he broke in his own house with the key.
TBE.
Yo, I wanna like these are my both Lakers of all time, yo, and I want to just give them a shout out right here. Smush Parker and Kwame Brown. Yeah, I was rooting for these two, yo. I thought I was young. I might have been naive back in the days because it's bringing so much back so much nostalgia. The years of getting beat by the Suns in the playoffs. I thought Smush Parker and Kwame Brown and Kobe were gonna do it all. You know, I thought we were gonna take it to the next level, but they didn't. They couldn't get the job done. But these are the WOTs, the worst of all time Lakers in Laker history. You know, but I love them. I follow them on Twitter, Instagram, everything. Yo, Smush. Salute to you. You know, I know Kobe violated you. Kwame, you know, it's out there, but you know, this is proof. Like, you do not bother a sleeping giant. Kwame was just living his life, minding his business, and all of a sudden, people want to bring him up. And Kwame, you know, peaceful guy. But you know, you want to assault, you want to disrespect him, you want to run his name through the mud. And what else do you expect from him? He's not gonna. He's done being kind. What happened? He's done. It's a little choppy. I don't know if I'm coming through choppy right now, but Kwame,
go ahead, bro. Speak your piece, like, man.
I feel it's a little choppy. I see you guys are saying stuff is coming through a little choppy, but Kwame is. What do you expect from him? He's just talking. He was a bust. You know, he knows he's a bust. He's been a bust. It's nothing new. It's no news to them. But to disrespect him like that and expect him to not come back with that type to not match the type of energy in the room, it's crazy. But shout out to Kwame for defending himself. You know, at least you're doing this now when you couldn't like do it back in the day. You know, I was rooting for you. You know, it broke my heart when I saw us get swept. I watch our Lakers game. Shout out to Kobe for dunking on Nash back in the early 2000s. But I'm not gonna lie. I thought he was gonna be this. At least they were gonna trigger the second coming of Shaq, but it didn't happen. So boo.
All right, so I'm gonna start off by saying this, like the whole term "bus," like, and Jalen Rose was describing this. You have to put it in its proper perspective because only a small percentage of people make it to the NBA to begin with, and he was the first round pick. But who decided to pick him first? That's not his fault.
The GOAT picked him first.
Yeah, Michael Jordan picked him first, and Michael Jordan also destroyed his confidence, but that's a different discussion. Now, sticking with this discussion, the man at 18 made enough money to get his mom a house, to take his mom out of the hood and put her somewhere safe. That's what he did at the age of 18. So at the age of 18, he's hearing that he's a bust and he's not playing well, and it impacted him. But at the age of 18, he did something that a lot of people strive to do their entire life. So you're calling him a bust, but don't overlook what the man has accomplished in life. And that's one of the things that he's trying to point out. It's like, it's fair to criticize someone's play or performance, right? But the things that they were doing and the way they were going about it was disrespectful. To not even acknowledge him as a player. You see, that's the issue. To act like he doesn't even exist, to disrespect him, that's just something else. If you want to criticize someone's play, that's fine. But to act like two people weren't involved in a trade is to deny his existence. So you're saying like he's so bad he never existed? Wow. And like that's what I was getting at, like disrespect to say you can say someone is a paper champion if you want, but at least you're acknowledging that they were a champion. To not acknowledge that person is something that triggered Kwame Brown. So another thing that I feel like is what triggered him is for 20 years he's been getting clowned. He hasn't played basketball in like 10 years. Why are people still clowning him? Why is it still a joke? He's just sitting around living his life and people are still making jokes about him. And so I do think everyone has that switch. Everyone does have like, and he's been sitting, and you saw 9 months. It looked like he's been inactive on YouTube for 9 months, and that triggered him. So you're right, Matt Barnes. He probably was hurt when you guys, people who played the game, not Stephen A. Smith, who was bashing him since he was 18 years old, went on college tours bashing him, but when guys who were on his team and guys who he considered his peers went and did the same exact thing Stephen A. did to him, you probably did hurt him. But you know what the difference was? He knows a hell of a lot more about you guys than he knows about Stephen A. Smith. Which brings up the point again, you shouldn't throw stones when you live in a glass house. Because like I was telling you, hurt people hurt people. So, all right, so now he's hurt. So now he's going to make you hurt. So he got up on there and started capping. Y'all was capping, he was capping. But he's starting to get the better of it. And now y'all are hurt, and now y'all are mad. Now y'all want to silence him.
Now they want to offer him a bean pie.
Yeah. Now y'all want to silence him. Now it's come on our platform and let's talk about it. You didn't want to talk about it. You didn't need him to be there when you was acting like he didn't exist. You had Gilbert Arenas there talking about him and his skills, and y'all didn't invite him then. You want him now. And you want him now, you want to silence him. You don't want him capping anymore. But I just showed you how quickly his YouTube channel has grown. 158 subscribers. Basically gained 150,000 subscribers in 3 days. Videos over 300,000 views. That's good for some shows. He's doing it on YouTube. And he got people sending him money and super chats and all that. So what has happened is you guys said what you said. He's responded. The people are listening. The people like him. And now you want to stop him. You don't want him to get any bigger. You said, Matt Barnes, your little 30,000 followers, 30,000 like 3 days ago, 150,000 today. Mm-hmm. Tomorrow, who knows how many. And he's doing it strictly by turning on his phone and talking trash out of his truck or his bed. What I'm suggesting, Kwame Brown, is you start your own podcast called Mama's Cooking. You know what I'm saying? You start your podcast called Mama's Cooking, and you just holler at the Boxing Bros. We'll join you every now and then. And we can get it popping and talk about discussions. But the truth of the matter is, because
crooked finger.
All right, go ahead.
Nah, he should call it They Don't Want Smoke. You know what I'm saying? They don't want no smoke, man.
Mama's Cooking is his own phrase, like his catchphrase, but They Don't Want Smoke is another good name for it. And you can holler at us. We'll work with you. We'll do whatever. So that way it can be whatever you want it to be. But salute to Kwame Brown. I just really think that you shouldn't beat someone when they're down. When it was relevant, fine. He hasn't played in 10 years. So why are you disrespecting a man? I think, and also if you're going to disrespect a man when he's not playing well, you should respect the man when he's playing well. If you're gonna highlight the bad, you should highlight the good as well. And I just feel like he got sick of getting whipped. He got sick of being the punchline, and he said, I'm going to punch back. And the irony of it all is these people who've been punching him for all these years can't take it once he started punching back. Ain't that something?
Ain't that something? Let us know how you feel in the comment section. Please like and subscribe. Thank you for rocking with us. And please check us out on Instagram and Twitter. And also check out our podcast on all major streaming services. I'm Trill Dollar Bill. That's G. That's Ned the TBE. And that's my bro, Caden. And we are the Boxing Bros. Thank you for rocking with us this fine Sunday morning.
You're welcome.